Bubba, which is a turtle I rescued so many years ago, I outbid the people that wanted to use him as meat. So I bought him as a living animal.
That's a big turtle.
Daddy, you pissing it up.
Big damn turtle, man. Have to get it go and get someone to go sell him.
He passed parts of carapaces of turtles and hooks. He passed at least 2 hooks that I saw. Bubba has a granuloma, a real granuloma on his rear right foot. And for quite some time I was trying to get a local vet to do a real surgery on it. Wouldn't get callbacks, no vet wants to touch it, and eventually I've realized that no one's gonna perform a surgery on him, so I have to figure a different way how to manage this. This is to, the castrate denut. It's to take away the testicles of a goat. I'm actually gonna try to get this over it and then cinch off the blood supply. It's gonna be interesting. You put him on what do you want to do? Cart? Put him on the cart.
Get him on that cart, because he's a free roaming right now. He's gonna eat one of your chickens.
Everybody watch the bitey part.
Want me to tilt him up a little?
No, I want, what are you doing?
I'm making sure this doesn't fucking move.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
I would kind of, because I really,
Oh.
that's going to be a doozy. Oh my God. Okay.
What's it feel like when you touch it?
So, this has a blood supply. This is a granuloma. This is just got a little something going on his foot, but oh man, I can feel a lot going to it. And I really...
Now, you're nervous about this. You've been talking about this for a while. Nobody's been wanting to help you, so...
The problem is it's so big right here, and there's a lot of like connective, it's essentially, so this is like, it's like, you can almost call it like a fatty tumor, or almost like a lipoma. And what we want to do is we want to cinch it off here if we could. If normally we could do surgery, we would put him, knock him out, isoflurane gas, and intubate him, and just hit him with a low dose of isoflurane gas with oxygen and help him respirate. And that way we could get in here and cut this, check out where the blood supply is, either tie them off or cauterize them, and then just there's plenty of available tissue right here. Just kind of like cut it down so I have something pretty easy to reconnect. Some kind. And so you can tell he doesn't really have much feeling to that. That's good. He's helping. Oh yeah, look at that. I think I'm gonna get it. Oh yes. That's wonderful. Okay, that is much better. So I want to get it right. See that where the smallest part of it is?
Right. You can see it.
So this is going to be a multi-stage thing because it might need a couple, because we want to deny it blood flow.
Uh-oh, he tucked it in.
Do
you think those will snap off, Kevin?
No.
No?
This is tough.
Let me see one of those on the camera.
It's like the size of a Cheerio.
Yeah. Look at that. Wow.
The goat denutter.
Yeah. Goats don't have a chance.
I think if Dan was here.
That looks like a vanilla crepe cake.
Yeah. example what a little lube can do.
Yeah.
Don't look me in the eyes when you say that.
What could happen if you just left it on there without? You think it would?
Well, yeah. So if you can cinch it enough and you kill the blood supply.
Be a good turtle.
Come on. One more.
Is that strong, Jeremy? Is he pulling it real hard?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, it's very strong.
You can't. You can almost do nothing to stop it. Come on, Bubba.
It is.
Almost.
Come back out. Come on. Oh, you jerk.
Maybe lift it. Can you lift it, Jacob, at all? I know.
Yeah.
Oh, sir. Got it. Okay.
There it is.
So that is stage 1.
Soon you'll see stage 2, which
Yes.
where we're going to be elevating this turtle and you're going to be doing some work. Thanks, everybody.
Alright, so what's up, everybody? My name is Rob from England Reptile, and today we're going to be feeding some big snakes. Big snakes are eating big meals. So we got our table set up here. We're going to try and get some of our bigger reticulated pythons out and see if we can get some of them to eat.
This is going to be a little bit more on the dangerous side, right?
Yeah, this might be a little bit risky. We feed all of our snakes inside of their enclosures. It's just safer for the animal and safer for us. But for YouTube, Donnie wants to see us feed them on the table. So we're going to feed them on the table and hope that nothing goes wrong.
Yeah.
I'm coming out that way.
Did it already start?
She smelled it. All right. Here she comes.
So what do we do in this situation? The snake's ready to go.
Yeah, she's ready to go. She's coming right out over here. I was trying to put a divider in so that I can just put her on the opposite side while she's eating, but she smelled the food. I was touching her, trying to get her to move her to the other side, and she is ready and rearing to go. So I might just have to give her the guinea pig, and then we'll move her after she grabs it. She smells it. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Wait, over here. Over here. Come on. There we go. So now she's got her meal. What she's doing is she's constricting it. She still is assuming that it's alive, making sure that it's nice and dead. Look at that iridescence on this snake. She's absolutely beautiful. So it's probably going to take her another 30 minutes or so to actually figure out that animal's dead and then unwrap and then start to swallow it. So we're going to put her back into her cage and then we'll try with a different one. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Come on. Come here. Come here. There we go. So in the wild, reticulated pythons will often eat up in the trees, so they'll naturally hang down like this while they're eating. When they're doing that, it's suspending the prey item, generally off of a branch or something like that, so it prevents it from grabbing onto the ground or onto the tree or on branches or things like that. It makes it harder for the other animal to escape.
Oh, super gentle.
So same thing. She's going to be wrapping it up, assuming that it's alive. She's just going to constrict it, squeeze it, show it who's boss, and then after some minutes here, she'll end up unwrapping and eating it down.
Eating it down.
I don't know, swallowing it down?
Yeah.
It sounds weird.
It all sounds weird.
Yeah, probably. But look at this. What she's doing right here is she's wrapping onto my arm right now, because what she's feeling is she's feeling the pulse in my arm. So that's something you got to be careful when you're feeding big snakes. If you are feeding them in a place where you could be vulnerable, if they come out of the enclosure or something like that, you don't want them to wrap around your body, because what they'll do is they can actually feel the pulse in their coils. So if they're wrapped on something that's dead that doesn't have a pulse, and then they wrap on your body and they feel your pulse on here, they're going to squeeze harder on this. They're probably going to squeeze on you. And I've even seen them let go of the food sometimes and then turn around to grab whatever's got a heartbeat on it. So you always want to be nice and careful. You generally don't want them to coil up on you because once they're coiled on you, it's really tough to get them off, especially if you're by yourself. You should never feed big snakes by yourself. You should always do it with somebody else here. I got Donnie behind the camera right now. Woo. And there's a couple people right down the hallway if I needed them. Ah, you smell the guinea pigs?
You can get it.
Oh,
right there.
Perfect. I was hoping that she'd actually run for it a little bit, but it's too quick. Oh, there she comes. Whoa! I just saved your life.
Yeah.
Quick thinking.
Or you ruined the video, either or.
If it bites the camera, you will get no footage. Hey, thank you for checking out today's video. If you like this video, make sure that you comment down below. Let us know which snake was your favorite to watch eat. And then smash that like button, subscribe to the New England Reptile channel, and we'll see you next time.
There's a wood turtle right here. The big spider right in front of it too. Keep on the Donnie. Oh, cane turtle just went in. There's a wood turtle. I see it down the log. It's that very naturalistic ramp. Oh, keep going.
Oh, he went in, man, they're sharp.
So, it's the time of day. There's a whole rhythm to what they do.
Is this where you are in the mornings?
Yes.
Oh my god. When I'm trying to film, you're down here playing Turtle Man? Oh yeah.
You know how much work this has been? This is like a dense forest. So this is really nice wood turtle habitat. So wood turtles generally they might go through a pond, but they don't live in ponds. Not that I've ever seen. What they do is they need really cold, clear water with a lot of oxygen content, and that's because they are bringing a lot of oxygen through their butt and through their mouth.
Their butt?
Yeah.
What?
That's what they do. They hibernate underwater.
Right.
And their metabolism slows so much, their respiration, they no longer have to breathe air, and they just sit. And they rely on the oxygen content in the water. And they'll just sit there for the entire winter. And it's kind of crazy because you go over there and there'll be like 30 inches of water and there's a wood turtle sitting on the bottom. And they'll just sit there for, quite a long time. So in this situation, they're not constantly having to come up to the surface, let's say like a painted turtle that's always, breathing. So these guys have the ability to really stay underwater a long time because they're getting some of the oxygen directly through the blood vessels in their butt, the blood vessels in their mouth, and then they directly pull in that oxygen. And so I think that's one of the critical reasons why they have to have these oxygenated streams. But they're unlike so many other turtles. So we have this beautiful habitat, but this is transient. Generally, it's transient habitat. So transient habitat means the wildlife is moving through it, but they're not using it as like their main area. So they just move through it, and you really want them to get them to utilize all available space. So what I do is I open up areas, and I have a friend that helps me, and we lumberjack and take down trees and create basking and alleys to better nesting and foraging. Isn't being a turtle, go through here. That's just for them to walk through.
Yeah.
See right there?
Yeah. I see all of that, Kevin.
Yeah.
You're quite the man.
I'm creating an alley. So once again, trying to lure the turtles with the horizon, a clear, open horizon. This is for turtle nesting, so they can have a safe place to nest, close to the water. I don't remember if you recall last year finding a nest that was real far away. Those little babies hatching. Well, I was so lucky, I just knew where the nest area was. But here I want to get the nest very close to the stream so they're safe, and that way they can nest without a lot of vulnerabilities, and if the babies in the nest hatch, they can quickly get back to the stream and not get predated. They could probably get back to the stream, in 20 minutes.
Kevin's currently trespassing in somebody's yard. What do you find? What do you have?
Wood turtle.
You found a wood turtle in this guy's yard. Oh my god.
I'm going to give you a quick lesson how to sex a turtle. That's a female. That's an adult female. So one way to count the age, right? So that's the first baby year. Ready? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's probably about a 10-year-old turtle. Okay, when I look at the tail, a tight V, right, with a smaller distance right here, V is a girl. Males will be wider, and it will be, this V will be more relaxed, okay? But a tight V, even more tight than that, is often seen. So that little space, believe it or not, that's the one that lays the eggs, and the wider area for the tail to move back and forth is the male. Females are not concave, so just like that. You give these animals a way better place to go than the roads, because historically when I first found this property, or actually found this population, to say it took me ages to figure it out because they're all getting run over on the roads. Nowadays, very few are actually getting onto the roads that we see, or at least getting hit. And before it was very, very common. So by adjusting the habitat and giving them things that they need, I keep them off the roads. And you optimize what they have, what the space that they have. And that's all we can do. It's just try to be realistic. You know, we're here, and these animals are here persisting, and I want to do as much as I can to actually help improve that.
I gotta turn my camera on, dude.
You didn't turn your camera on.